Hey guys, Donnie RightSide here. Bookmakers review NFL Week 17 this weekend. There are so many moving parts, but this video is going to be about putting teams on upset alert. You know I love to do that. 3 teams, 3 games I have picked out for Sunday afternoon. All of these games listed at 1 p.m. Eastern. Let's get after it and have some fun. 111, 112 on the rotation. The Arizona Cardinals coming east to take on the Atlanta Falcons. If we look at the line in this game, the Atlanta Falcons are favored by 3 points here. They are dead on arrival. They cannot make the playoffs. It is a wrap on their season. Same thing with Arizona. But Colt McCoy did clear concussion protocol and has anticipated the start. Now, if you're looking at both of these teams in games, right, not very many, good situations on either side. But why are the Falcons favored here? Losers of 6 of their past 7 games. But more importantly, let's take a look at the offensive output here in their 4-game losing streak. Against the Commanders, 13 points. Against the Steelers, 16 points. Against the Saints, 18 points. Against the Ravens, 9 points. Now, granted, Desmond Ridder is a young quarterback in the NFL, and he's only played in 2 of those games. But 18 and 9. I mean, throw a touchdown pass here and now. How about that? Both of these teams are out of it, but I do believe there's still some talent left on Arizona with DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of that crew with Connor on offense that can give the Atlanta Falcons some issues. It's not so much about loving the Arizona Cardinals to win this game, other than Atlanta just doesn't deserve to be a favorite here. We're going to pull the upset alert in this one. Upset alert here on the Atlanta Falcons. Game number 2, we'll look at 113, 114. This is a 1 o'clock start, also on Sunday afternoon. This is Jacksonville and Houston. Now, we heard Doug Peterson, head football coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars, come out and say, as long as there's a football game out here, we're going to play hard. That's the most important thing. I hear you, Doug. But that also means that you might only play your guys a quarter, a half, into the third quarter. If the game is in doubt, you pull guys out. Now look at this line across the board. Jacksonville's a favorite at -4. Again, keep in mind, this game means absolutely nothing to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Keep that in mind when you're playing this game, because you might see a very good offensive output here to start for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and then you might not see any of the Jacksonville Jaguars' key starters in the second quarter or the second half. That's a tough situation to bet into. But look at the Houston Texans. Look, their season has been done for quite some time, looking towards the draft. Lovie Smith just trying to cobble a roster together for most of these weeks, but he is getting the team to play hard. Look at the last 3 games. They went to the Cowboys and quite frankly should have beaten the Dallas Cowboys on their own turf. Then you see them come home against the Kansas City Chiefs, maybe the best team overall in the AFC. They should have beat that team. I believe that game actually went to overtime, and then you did see them rise up on the road and take down the Tennessee Titans 19-14. Why not? Why not can we get a Texans victory here at home over the Jaguars? Because once again, the game doesn't mean anything for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's see what happens, but we're going to put those Jacksonville Jaguars on upset alert. Final game we'll take a look at here, 117, 118. The Miami Dolphins going into New England to take on the Patriots here. I'm not in love with that Patriots offense. What's their ceiling score? And quite frankly, last week, they were getting pasted by the Cincinnati Bengals, came all the way back, and then, oh yeah, first and goal at the 5 with about a minute to go, dropped the ball on the carpet and lost that game. Both of these teams still in the playoff mix. Miami has not played good football over the past couple weeks. But having said that, this line here in the Dolphins game is set up where they're getting 3 points. So obviously New England is the favorite here. Now, typically, we'd look at the Miami Dolphins, who Tua Tagovailoa is not going to play in this game. It is going to be Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy hasn't looked as good this year as he has in the past. I get all that. But if there was one deciding factor that you probably would think would happen late in the season, the Miami Dolphins coming from South Beach and flying all the way up to New England in the freezing cold, windy, rainy, or snowy conditions. Usually a massive home field advantage for Bill Belichick and the Patriots. That's not the case this Sunday. We're looking at 55 degrees. You go, but Don, that's really cold here. The Dolphins actually just played in less than 55 degrees at home in their loss to the Green Bay Packers. If you don't have disastrous interceptions like Tua Tagovailoa provided in the second half when it was designed, he probably had a concussion at this point, the Dolphins probably win that game. Look, I'm not saying Teddy Bridgewater is an elite quarterback in the NFL, but if I think Teddy two-glove, Teddy covers can get in this game and just be average, the Miami Dolphins will be in this game all the way through, and that's primarily because I just don't trust the New England offense. We're putting those Patriots on upset alert. So 3 games, 3 teams we're looking at upset alert. The Atlanta Falcons, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the New England Patriots. I'm Donnie RightSide for Bookmakers Review, and as always, good luck on those wagers.